Reframing failure. I love this. It's not the end, it's an opportunity to learn. So I just had this last night. My husband knows about this. So last night I had a potential client and I was there on it's via Zoom and I was there waiting for her, making sure I was on time. And it was at 7:30 p.m. I sent her a message just to check in how she was, like maybe 15 minutes, and then 7:30 came and she wasn't there. 7:35 came and she didn't show up. And then I waited for 30 minutes for her and she didn't show up. And I'm not gonna lie, it stung, I was very disappointed because I was so excited to talk to her. We already rescheduled her meeting also. So, but at that moment, instead of feeling sorry for myself, I had to switch my mindset. So while I was there, I'm like, you know what? I can shift my mindset. Instead of sitting here feeling sorry for myself, I can use this time to learn more about other things. So while I was doing that, it made me realize, I can share this because just because she didn't show up, I showed up, right? So that is still effort. And I'm reframing my mindset. Instead of looking at it as a failure, it was an opportunity for me. A growth mindset helps you bounce back stronger instead of giving up, because failure becomes feedback, not final. It makes us resilient. It unlocks our potential. So 2020, of course, we don't want to remember 2020, right? I remember 2020, everything was shut down. We were living in Raleigh at that time. And I was missing so much of Filipino breads and pastries. And I was so depressed, of course, nothing was open. And one day I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna bake it myself. Now, mind you, I never baked a bread in my life. Like, I grew up not having an oven, okay? So, so I went to YouTube and I just, found a recipe and just followed this person. And it took a while, but then eventually I was able to make some breads and pastries. And that started as a small baking business, even until now. But it was crazy to me that, just having that um, drive, just because I was missing it so much. But that business made me happier, even with the things that are going on in 2020. It was like a therapy for me. So it really unlocks our potential. When we believe we can grow, we stop limiting ourselves to what we've already done.